I spent $1 million to buy a dead body and took him to a private hospital for emergency treatment. I begged the doctors to save his life, saying I would pay any amount of money. The doctor didn't ask a single question about the patient. He just pushed the body straight into the operating room. Their diagnosis found the man was already long dead, but they still insisted on performing surgery on a corpse. The medical staff pretended to be busy in front of me, handing me one astronomical bill after another. After I had paid hundreds of thousands of dollars, they finally told me with a somber face that they had done everything they could. Hearing this, I dropped the act. I pulled out the man's death certificate from 2 days ago. It was stamped with this very hospital's official seal. The color instantly drained from the director's face. That's right. This was all a part of my elaborate plan to make this corrupt hospital pay the price. 5 years ago, I also believed in justice. Back then, I had a wife I loved dearly, and she was pregnant with our unborn child. We were full of hope for the future. But one disaster destroyed everything. The apartment building we lived in collapsed without any warning. It was a completely shoddy, jerry-built project. My wife and my child were buried forever under that rubble. I went to demand justice from the developer, Tom, with evidence of his crimes. But he just arrogantly told me that he had already bribed all the officials. He said I could never win a case against him. In a rage, I attacked him. But the moment I turned my back, he grabbed an axe and struck a fatal blow from behind, then dumped my body in the wilderness. They thought I was dead, but I was found and saved by a group of medical students. From that day on, the man I used to be was dead. The one who survived was an avenger. I took on a new identity and became a professor at a university, secretly gathering a group of students who had also been victims of corruption. We became the judges. We would kidnap the city's greediest officials, and after proving their crimes, we would publicly execute the very worst of them. I became a nightmare for the corrupt and a hero for the people. And today, the first target of my revenge was Tom's son, the director of this corrupt hospital. I gave all the money I tricked them out of to the families they had scammed before, and I exposed the hospital's evil deeds to the public. An angry mob surrounded the director. In the chaos, he was killed on the spot. Tom, who was far away in Dubai, heard that his only son had been brutally killed. He immediately ordered a citywide search for me. But when his men pulled up the hospital's security footage, Tom's expression froze. The face on that screen made his blood run cold. Because 5 years ago, he had killed me with his own hands.